I'm going to start again. Hello and welcome. This is Mr. Hawkins, and today we're going to be talking about squares and square roots. Will be the shortened video. If you want to see the longer video with a more detailed explanation, please refer to the other video. So, we have a square here. To square a number, why do you think it's called a square? Well, it's because we are finding the area of the square inside, and what we are given is typically the side of the square. Now, as you know, squares have four sides, and all those four sides have the same side value. That's what makes it a square. So if we wanted to find 3 squared, this is typically how we would see it with 3 and 2 on the top. We would say that is 3 times 3, which would be 9. Easy enough. So squared, it's finding the area of a square. Amazing. You know, math people and their creativity, right? So let's look at a couple others. 4, 4. 4 times 4 is 16. So 4 squared must also be 16, because 4 times 4 is 16. 5 times 5, similarly. So you might see this. You might also see 5s with a little 2 on top. 5 times 5 is 25. Now, common misconceptions that I know a lot of you are going to make the mistake of. You're going to be thinking, well, I know 4 times 2 is 8, so why isn't 4 squared 8? It's because this is not telling you to multiply by that number. This number up here is like a copier machine. It's telling you how many copies. This is your boss telling how many copies you need to make of that bottom number. So if you conversely raise the power, that's what we call them, powers, you would multiply that number by itself that many times. So instead of just 2 4s, we now have 3 4s. So 4 to the third power is not 12 because it's not 4 times 3. It's 4 times 4 times 4. 4 times 4 is 16. 16 times 4 is 64. No. Yes. Okay. Sorry. Yes, it is 64. I was doubting myself. All right. Like I said, this is going to be a quick video, so I'll try to hurry up and move along. So next topic is square roots. So in square roots, it's going the opposite direction. So let's say we have 9 in here, and we want to find the sides of the square. Remember, the sides are the same number. This is not a 5, this is an S. So we write the square root as a little check mark with kind of a division thing at the end. And this is the square root of 9. What does this mean? It means we want to find the sides of this. So something times something is 9. So we can go through our numbers. Well, 1 times 1 is 1. 2 times 2 is 4. 3 times 3 is 9. And we're like, oh, 3 times 3 is 9. Interesting. So that must mean that the square root of 9 equals 3, because it's one of the sides of the square. That's all we want. We don't want both. We want one. So in a future video, you're going to learn how to approximate other numbers. inside the square root sign. So like 27, square root of 27 is a number, but what number is it? That's hard, right? Because if you think about it, 4 times 4 is 16, 5 times 5 is 25, 6 times 6 is 36. Uh-oh, there's a huge gap there. 27 doesn't fit in that. Well, all you really have to do is think, oh, 27 is pretty close to 25, so it must be closer to 5 than 6. And then you can kind of guesstimate off of that. But there's a better way of doing that, and in a future video, that's what we'll learn. Thank you for joining me for this quick and simple video. I hope it helps you in your assignment. If you want a more detailed explanation, please refer to the longer video on this. Thank you.